Hey everyone, my name's William Scott, and today we're going to be reviewing the complete Shell Brew system. Let's take a look. Now the Shell Brew is a father-daughter owned business that's run many successful crowdfunding campaigns, and now they're back with the complete Shell Brew system. And it'll be on Kickstarter soon, so let's open it up and see what's inside. All right, so here we got the bean care system, and here we got the cold brew system. Oh, okay, it's heavier than expected, that's good. Looks like real glass, so good quality. We got the smart canister in the bean care system, and we have the Shell Brew sifter with an interchangeable filter. Okay, so that's for taking care of the beans. And then we have the cold brew system here. Here's the brewer, and here's the carafe. Really excited to try these out. Oh, you might ask, why cold brew? Well, cold brew, as you know, is brewed at room or refrigerator temperature. But wait, that's not the important part. The important part is it produces a sweeter and smoother taste with almost no bitterness. So if you have like a sensitive stomach and you don't normally drink coffee, cold brew is great for you. All right, and kind of what I hinted at earlier, there are 4 steps. Store, sift, brew, serve. Smart canister is for storing. The sifter's for sifting. The brewer's for brewing. And of course, the carafe is for serving. Okay, let's try out the smart canister now. Oh, that coffee smell. It's crazy how every day it never gets old. All right, it's just a jar, right? But no, this is a smart canister. Why? Check this out. You put this here, twist it on, press the button, and you can hear a motor running. It's pulling all the air out of there. So you have your beans for a very long time. Pretty cool, right? I mean, you could have perfect coffee for like a month later. And when you want to use the beans, you just press the button and depressurizes. All right, and then moving on, we have the sifter here. Probably best if I just show you. Coffee grounds, put them in here. Filter, throw it on top. We got a lid on top of that filter. And then shake. Mix it up real good, right? Because guess what? You want to get rid of all the little fine granules in there, all right? I bet you knew that, right? You knew that. Come on, I didn't know that. Because, why? All those little fine granules make for bad coffee. This stuff, the bigger ones, that's gonna be the better tasting coffee. So you open it upside down, and boom, just like that, the sifter helped you get rid of all the bad flavor. And then you can make a much better cold brew here. And you can even change out the filter. Because if you're picky, you can go from 500 micrograms to 800 micrograms. Definitely like that. Okay, and then moving on, we have the Cold Brew System 2.0. And that's comprised of the brewer and the carafe. For this one, the filter is really fine, look at that. So even if you did have some of those fine granulars, they're all gonna be caught in here and they won't go into your actual coffee that will be outside of the filter. So now, let's add some grounds. Okay, and now that we've added the grounds, we're ready to add some water. We're just gonna add it up to this max line that's written here. Because you add too much, it's gonna taste weird. And remember, you can do this with cold water or room temperature water, depending on what you want. Ultimately, you're gonna put it in the fridge, right? And remember, these 2 containers have interchangeable lids. So, you know, this could be your carafe or this could be your brewer. Whichever one is, you know, clean. And there you have it, right at the max. And then we take this thing and we throw it in the fridge, right? And then we wait. Just kidding, we could be here all day because, you know, you need to wait all night. But once you do, you get this. You get this beautiful, sweet, smooth, cold brew concentrate. And now you can make coffee. And now this is the part where you can take your concentrate and you can make the coffee that's just right for you. So I've got a cold iced water already in the amount of water that I want, and I've already measured out the amount of coffee that I want. Boom, cold coffee for the morning. All right, well this cold coffee was great, right? But what if I want a hot coffee? With the concentrate, you can make hot and cold anytime you want. Boom. Hot water, which I already preheated. I'm not gonna make you wait for that. And the concentrate. Yeah, just as good, but hot. Oh yeah. Yeah, I tend to prefer hot coffee, especially in the morning, but in the afternoon, I also do like cold coffee. So it's great because with this system, I could make both anytime I want. And it's ready for me. I just pull it out of the fridge and I get 5 cups. That's the power of having a cold brew concentrate as opposed to, sitting there and brewing every single cup of coffee, right? Now, let me talk about the actual product itself, right? This is awesome. I want this on its own as a standalone because look at this. I can put the beans in here. It's better than my jar at home. My jar at home, I just put a lid on it and then the beans will go bad within a month. And then the sifter, this is great. This is something, I like this the most. So normally I grind it and I'll grind it kind of fine. But with this system, you don't want the fine ones because you get smoother coffee like this, which I don't normally make. So this is great. And I'm not gonna sit there. Let's say I grind the coffee, right? I grind the coffee and then I have to sit there and try to spoon out all the little ones, right? Or I get like a sifter and I have to do it like somebody who's digging for gold in the dirt or whatever. But no, with this, you put the grounds in, you shake it, boom, 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 twist it off, boom, they're all sitting right there, right? Those little anti-gold nuggets, you just throw them away. And then you get the real gold here. Throw this in the brewer. This is the easiest part, right? I throw the brewer in, I pour water in, didn't have to boil the water, I pour the water in, and I throw it in the fridge. Go to sleep, and I wake up, and boom, I get concentrate. And concentrate, again, is much better than just pouring every single cup of coffee because I can take a concentrate, and then I can either add hot water or I can add cold water. And I can have it at the temperature I want, I can have it at the concentration that I want. What's not to love? I mean, this is fantastic. As I mentioned in the past, they've already launched many successful crowdfunding campaigns. So when they come to Kickstarter in September, I really hope they receive the reception that they deserve from the coffee-loving community. Well, thank you for watching my review, and hopefully you can get your hands on some delicious cold brew. Cheers.